Inside the New York town invaded by welfare-addicted Jews.
Jesus fucking Christ. Always high-octane material from characters like this. Which is why you should follow characters like this. Because it's a genuine way of getting money. Just don't necessarily believe everything the guy says. I just don't give a shit about what he says. It's just a talking head. And it's just a means to an ends, and every now and again he's a funny guy. Jesus fuck. If I shouldn't have to say that, if I don't say that, people will go, you know what, let's go anyway. I shouldn't even say anything. People are, of course, going to go, oh, you're an Asmongold fan? And it's just like, you know what? Sure, bro. And if you talk, he's a guy who says,
okay, that sounds about right.
After the fact he got banned off of Twitch for a little bit for advocating genocide. Yeah, that's yeah. So that's what happens. That doesn't got anything to do with me. I'm not Twitch employee. I have nothing to do with that. If people go, oh, you should get banned for longer, I'll just say, you know what? That $2 steak recipe was actually rather interesting. I've got to try it at some point. That's what I think about that.
I don't want my kids to play for a secular guy.
This is Curious Joel.
You're a Yid.
Yid?
A village of 44,000 Hasidic Jews in upstate New York that primarily speak Yiddish.
So you got a bunch of Jews that are on welfare. This is like fucking too much, dude. This and the fucking yeah, you want my perspective on anti-Semitism? Well, here it is. You ever hear that Chris Rock bit that I can't say because it looks like Michael Scott when he did it about the black people and then the, you know? Yeah, as a Jew, I feel that way about some Jews, where it's like, okay, you present yourself as full Hasidic, you're speaking Yiddish, and you're doing this. Meanwhile, me as a Jew, how I am with money, I get super passionate about money. In a somewhat ego-driven way is how I am genetically or something. Me personally, I would refuse to be this way. It's like, if I had to accept some welfare, whatever situation, you know, but ultimately, I would be a guy that makes money, pretty much. I couldn't do this. I couldn't be part of a community that does nothing but welfare. Like, welfare is the thing that happens if you make money, and then someone pays into Social Security, and then you get Social Security back. You know, especially if you wind up paying into the system, and you get welfare back, it's different. But a bunch of welfare-addicted Jews, part of me is mad at them for being Jewish. Bro, I'm not a part of it. I've ever heard. It's like, I'll hear it and I'll go, I don't go, you're wrong. I go, your hatred is directed at the wrong Jew here, man.
Have an average of 7 kids per.
Every time somebody says some anti-Semitic shit, it's like, it doesn't really bother me that much if somebody wants to insult me necessarily. It might bother me a little bit how stupid it is. Where it's not, oh, you can't hate Jews. It's like, what are you hating this Jew for? Look at these people. Anyway.
Family, how many kids do most people
7 kids?
17, 18. How do they afford 17, 18 kids? It's one of the poorest towns.
How do they afford it? I wonder how.
In America, with 40% living beneath the federal poverty line. Many men here are religiously studying the Torah full-time and heavily rely on public...
Whoa, wait a minute.
Men here are religiously studying the Torah full...
Bro,
time and
bro, what is that? Jesus, that's a small hat. Oh my God.
Hang on.
heavily rely on public assistance and welfare in the form of Medicaid, housing vouchers, food stamps, and cash
Holy
aid.
Even smaller yarmulke there. Now it's letting me do it. Jeez, man. You know, anything's better than Ben Shapiro be like, don't you guys see the yarmulke? No, Ben. No one sees the fucking yarmulke. You made it black to blend with the black hair. Fucking camel yarmulke. Actually, you can't call me an alt-right figure because, the alt-right shit more anti-Semitic attacks to me than anyone else. I'm not gonna say I've never done this kind of shit with, the mining, with, like, fucking overblowing shit. Being like, oh, anti-Semitism is disrespectful, blah, 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 blah. But it's always a joke. If you're milking it and you actually do this thing, I mean, fair enough, they call everybody Nazi. And, you know what? Maybe I don't think they should do it. Maybe he should say that. It's really the camel yarmulke. God, though. Somebody was calling him an incel. Somebody was calling him a fucking incel. And that's really fucking stupid. Some woman called her dad, Elon Musk, an incel. I don't want to hear that word anymore because it's like, okay, if people are going to use it to not mean what it's supposed to mean, I don't want to fucking hear it. I only want to hear words that have meaning. I'm tired of internet slang. Every slang term changes the fucking meaning of it. You make a new word, and then you make a new meaning for that new word in like fucking 10 seconds. 5 seconds, new word. Another 5 seconds, new meaning for that new word. Can this fucking stop? Where the fuck are you? Bro! God damn. Oh, motherfucker. Well, what are you good, I guess. Okay. As for it being a weapon with higher damage, we're not even going to complain about that. If I have to land something, you know what, because I can do it. There we go. Don't complain about people being good and having good times. Just enjoy the vibe. We're not doing Halo Online culture of like, you see how I got killed there? That's because there's something wrong with the game. We're not going there. We're not accusing everyone ever of being fucking hackers. We're not fucking around here. You see that? Okay, I landed one. Steady wing. Oh, another one? Well, I was going to type a message in the chat about how I own this bridge. Defeat. I call it a little bit of a victory. I came in first. Our team did not. Somebody with 40 kills there. Oh, they're a hacker, a lot of people would say online. A lot of the times, people play these games. I'm getting back into first-person shooter because I know first-person shooter. Partly why I want to get back into first-person shooters. First-person shooter absolutely encourage your ego to be going there. You know, part of the ego is that shit where it's like, man, when I just lost, that had nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with me. I'm the one playing the game. And I am the one getting the kills right now. I really am. And look at that shit. Oh, bro. And they're dragging me to the high health. The low health. They're dragging me all the way down to the bottom of hell with the kills. But also a lot of the kills been scored on me, so yeah. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Okay, I've spent time on the 5, 4, 3. There we go. 5, 4, 3, 2. What'd I say? Yep. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Yeah. There is a pattern, and you are a variable in the equation. X has just got to be greater than or equal to y a little bit. That doesn't mean lower than y. I think I can figure out their patterns if I have enough time to hit them. I don't think it's hard to get shots off on them. This person is really killing me the most and the fastest there. It's impossible to get a shot off them if they get one first. That motherfucker keeps having their knife equipped. Might have to, like, report them for throwing, even if their team is losing or winning. Intense shit, man. HRT. KVT. Okay. Well, oh wow, I keep getting killed when I stand out in the open. Oh. And now get behind cover a little bit. Different vantage point. There we go. Clean shit. There's the speed. Another kill last second. There we go. Anyway.
Shit! Support their giant families that God commanded them to have. And the village enforces strict gender roles, modest dress codes, and sends their kids to private religious schools. And why is it okay for Jewish people to live together in a homogenous, Jew-only community, but it's illegal when white people try to build their own? I pulled up the curious...
Good fucking lord, dude. Good fucking lord. It always has to come down to this. Like, why is it I gotta hear about fucking white versus Jewish bullshit as a white Jew? There have been people that have told me I'm not a white guy. I'm like, bro, you're fucking retarded, shut up. I'm like, shut up, you retarded fucking nerd. Jesus Christ, it's always this stupid
Go myself to see what's going on. Welcome to Curious Joel, a traditional community of modesty and values, keeping with our traditions and religious customs.
Oh, but when white people do it, that's always what it is. It's always the same fucking bullshit, dude.
We kindly ask that you dress and behave in a modest way while visiting our community. This includes wearing long skirts or pants, covered necklines, sleeves past the elbow, use appropriate language, maintain gender separation in all public areas.
What the fuck? Are we paying for this?
Our values.
Oh my god.
So the whole thing is we're paying money for this video thing. And, I don't think my tax dollars should be like I'm some Jew, I'm not practicing Jewishism, but yeah, it's not anti-Semitic for me to not want to be ridiculous. And but still, though, this could be better welfare money than where a lot of welfare money goes. Because you give the money and then they build a bunch of community here. Most of the time when you give somebody welfare money, they ain't building shit. So this is not the worst use of welfare money. But still, man. But still.
In here and say shalom. Lots of people praying. Hi. Shalom. Okay, so it says entrance for members only. Not sure what it takes to be a member. What does it take to be a member? Do I have to be a Jewish center? Okay, I'm not sure. I'm not sure the schedule exactly, but 9 o'clock sharp, they're not at work. What is this?
So nobody's working. No, so the government just pays these fuckers to sit around and do nothing.
Yeah, you could tell people.
Reddit. Recommended by Sachin. Download now.
Wait, your bank still charges monthly fees? Why? Your bank should help you save. That's a no-brainer.
But most of the people take
Stacey's
it for being a Jew. I told them I'm a Jew. And they chose to get upset. I was like, bro, I could have not told you. You could have chosen to be more humane about it. But here we are. Here we are. As for people suggesting that I might have bias because of stuff or whatever, yeah, of course people are biased. Who gives a shit? But as for just people being like, you know, it doesn't bother me that much either. I don't give that much of a shit about that either. People are gonna be going about a lot of things, not just this stuff, but it keeps coming back to this. This is what popped up as the next recommended video.
Just pays these fuckers to sit around and do nothing? Oh my god.
Okay, so I guess everyone's praying right now. So you gotta wonder what these people do for employment.
Yeah, what do they do?
The Mexicans out here are doing the hard labor, and the Jewish people.
The Mexicans out here are doing the hard labor, and what are the Jews doing?
I'm not sure what they do.
The Jews, I'm not sure what they do.
What if they're not all on welfare? What if you gotta go ask them, hey man, what you doing? And what if they are doing stuff after all? Whatever. Did I get tricked by this fucking thing?
Okay.
Maybe we can ask this guy. Excuse me.
All right.
What do most people do for work out here?
Nah.
You don't know? All right, cold shoulder. Question for you, sir. How long do people pray per day? Different hours? Okay. What do people do for work?
I'm not a news reporter.
He's not a news
Okay,
reporter.
what do you do for work?
I don't want to talk.
Okay, you don't
Yeah,
wanna
I
talk.
bet.
How many hours a day do they pray?
3 hours a day.
Do people
3 hours.
So that's the game that we have here? Are you kidding me? Oh, Jesus Christ, man. So you tell me you've just been asking people directly for financial information, and they're sometimes not willing to give it? Random guy on the street, you're going to talk to a news reporter, because if you're an organization, then they can sue you if you fucking do defamation shit. For honest and dishonest reasons, they want something they can sue. There's a sense of wanting accountability. Maybe somebody doesn't want to review something that real, and they want to sue you to get the money and to silence you from criticism. Could be that, but it can also be they don't want to talk to some 14 YouTuber blindness. Well, it's not. Oh my god, it's fucking everywhere. This guy's face is a fucking swastika. There. This is too perfect. I gotta.
Holy shit!
9 to 5s?
Yes.
Like, what industries are they involved in here?
Construction.
That was for my ancestors. Yeah, you wanna give me hourglasses, but we're going back in time. Back in time to where America fought the Nazis. Nazi Germany was killing German citizens and us, the brave heroes, when people were being incinerated in Auschwitz. Our brave soldiers incinerated more people with bombs in Dresden. Real smart plan there. Imagine, you know what's crazy? Imagine you don't go to the camps. You hide in somebody's attic to not have to go to the camps. And then an American bomb falls on you to die. And then somebody from the camps and then, yeah. Anyway.
All other type of industries.
And what do you do?
I'm a student and also I'm doing home care.
What are you studying?
I'm studying tower.
Home care. Uh-oh.
He's studying home care? Does that mean like a ministry perhaps? That might be a good idea, but I'm not 100% sure it's employment. I don't know. Esther, has this guy been living off the government with welfare? I don't see that as confirmed. I don't see anything as confirmed in the statement.
I've seen this one before.
Torah?
Yes.
Oh no.
Holy Torah.
And who pays for education?
I try to work on overtime.
Overtime?
Yes.
Oh, that's
where do you
good.
work
Good for
overtime?
him.
I work home care.
Home care?
Night, yes.
Yeah.
Like, do you have kids?
I have kids, yes.
He works home care, so he has a job. Maybe he doesn't speak that good of English. He's more of a Yiddish guy. Home care takes care of someone's home at nights. I don't fucking know, dude.
How many kids?
3.
How do you afford to raise 3 kids while being a student?
Because I work very hard. I want to study the Torah. I'm very proud.
How do you afford to study the Torah, though?
God help me.
Does the American
God help me. Is God the American taxpayer?
taxpayer help you too?
Also, yes.
Yep.
Okay. Now we're starting to understand.
How many people out here are on like welfare in the form of like housing assistance or Section 8 or EBT, SNAP, Medicare?
Yes, yes, yes.
And that allows you to study the Torah?
Yes.
Jesus, I'm just trying to pause a fucking video. Why do you guys do this? Where are you? If I move, there's such a good chance I'll forget to do it. Okay. I didn't forget about you. That's your problem. Yeah. Enough of that. I can't jump. Okay. Alright. There we go. Fucking text. You don't need that in the game. Get that out of the fucking game. Lucky Gunner. Okay. Aren't there any squads and things like that? No. Anyway. Unpause. Exit. Nope, not recording. Unpause. I guess we're done for Unpause. It's just not happening. We just can't feel like so yeah, apparently a bunch of Jews living off of welfare and Jewish stuff is being funded, and there's a whole thing with it where there's a bunch of bullshit going on, and then if another Holocaust happens in America, none of the people funding this shit would try to hurt me if that shit ended up going in a direction that fucked me over. If my family and myself got fucked over by a conflict with all this shit, none of the people wanting to push Jewish stuff for their own power would give a fuck. If that shit's going on, then another Holocaust in America, to them, would be a sacrifice worth making. This is the original one. It's something that they would love to fucking milk. And they would love to fuck me over and take my tax money personally and call me another Jew. Saying, hey man, you should go get a job. Apparently saying the very Jewish thing, hey man, go get a job for yourself. Go make your own money. Somehow me being an actual fucking Jew saying that, very Jewish thing for me to do. Somehow that's anti-Semitic all of a sudden. Zero? Wow. Unpause.
Is your kids?
Yes. Yes, thank
And
you.
how many kids do most people have out here?
17, 18.
How do they afford
17 or 18 kids? That's fucking insane. What the fuck do you mean 17 or 18 kids?
Where are they?
Oh my god.
To have kids like
17,
that.
18 kids?
I don't know what's going on there. Most people that... Okay. I guess I can't move. I guess this is how things are. Wow. Even though there's nothing wrong with this shit. Wow, dude. Even though the touchscreen looks just fine, it just thinks it has to decide to not work. Oh, what? Does my screen press? Well, this thing fucking works. So it can fucking work, man. A little bit of lag. I think I might be part of why I'm losing a little bit, but I don't like to suspect that in a way. I think I can make adjustments. I mean, they're doing fine. Maybe they have less lag, but it's not even that much lag anyway. Maybe it's not lag. Maybe I'm not seeing a lot of lag and that's low frame rate. And part of that's my own low frame rate. My own vision of replay. Maybe it isn't lag. It looks laggy. Yeah, I guess it's fine. Yeah, there we go. No, I do think there is a little bit of lag, actually. But, yeah, the purple moon. Beware the purple moon. Purple moon is purple. Anyway, yeah, I think we are done with that fucking video. Okay. Alright. Ooh. I forgot. They're going to make the bird can't jump. I was trying to not get a kill there, but to not get a kill there. Almost. There we go. Aha! Boy. Here, they got like a fucking sweetheart deal with the system and whatnot. A lot of it has to do, I I think that us having a political interest with, well, not us, the government. There's the political interest with Israel and everything, and there's Judaism, there's Zionism, there's whatever, and then there's just ethnically Jewish in all sorts of ways and whatnot, and all the shit gets mixed together with someone. For me personally, I don't want to be involved in any of this shit. I just want to play some fucking video games, man.